I wasn't prepared for the isolation. I wasn't prepared for the boredom. I wasn't prepared for the fact that, I frankly would have a lot of free time on my hands and what to do with all of that. I wasn't prepared for all the inconveniences, for the disruptions that would be coming into my life. And I was not prepared for it to last as long as it has.
Jonathan Betts' friends have asked him all the questions. How long will it last? Will it get worse? How far will the restrictions go?
Getting food delivery?
He's an American who lives and works in Beijing. He's been on social media, giving his American friends a heads up, and I hit him up to learn why.
I don't think a lot of my friends in America just realize how big of a deal this is. I've been telling my friends for months about this, and they all kind of dismissed it. They kind of didn't think it would hit them. It would not affect them. It's not that big of a deal. Quarantines really, lockdowns really, I don't think that would happen in the US. And now we are kind of seeing that happen in some parts. So I think it's just like the severity of how wide-reaching this is. The fact that it will change your life. You're not going to be able to do the things that you enjoy doing for at least the short term. A lot of restriction. It has completely changed my life. It's touched every part of my life, where I go, who I see, what I do, sometimes even what I eat is now dictated by this virus. And this is something that we are still dealing with. I mean, in China, the number of cases have dropped by a lot. China's definitely turned a corner, but the restrictions, the lockdowns, they all remain in place.
His answers to all the questions about quarantines and social distancing come from a place about a month and a half ahead of where the United States is in dealing with the coronavirus, which makes Betts somewhat of a social distancing, work from home, and try not to lose your mind expert.
It's easy to shut things down, and I'm learning it's harder to reopen them. The shutdowns are immediate. The reopening, that is kind of what we're all waiting for. Restaurants have slowly begun to reopen. Sometimes there are conflicting orders from the government about how they're supposed to reopen, or even if they are supposed to reopen. So there is confusion, for sure, and I think we're going to see that in the US as well. Everything else, gyms, movie theaters, you name it, we don't know. They're just still closed. We still have to wear masks. It's the law in Beijing that you have to wear a face mask when you step outside your apartment. That's another thing we're kind of waiting for. When can we stop wearing the mask?
While everyone is still dealing with varying degrees of the pandemic, Betts is hoping to spread good vibes to friends here in the States, just beginning to deal with the worst of it.
Coronavirus is kind of in the sweet spot of viruses, meaning that it's deadlier than the seasonal flu. It's not as deadly as SARS or MERS, but that's also what makes it so dangerous, because so many people get infected and walk around infected, not realizing that they are spreading this disease all over the place.
All things considered, he's trying not to be too negative. His circumstances in China are improving.
Yeah, it does feel like we are turning a major corner in China. There is a lot more people are a lot more relieved now, for sure, because the number of new cases has dropped off substantially. Most people are recovering. 80% recovery rate here in China. They've closed the temporary hospitals they built for this pandemic. So life is slowly returning to normal. There's now more cars on the streets. There's now more people on the streets. So there are those kind of visual cues that life is resuming. It is a slow downhill slide. It is slow. It moves slowly. This is going to hit every part of America, I think. In China, it hit every corner of the country within a couple of weeks. So this will affect your community. I think it will. I think it's safe to say it's going to affect every community out there. It just takes a lot of patience, and you got to keep yourself sane and calm and smart, and it gets better. It gets better. Try not to get too discouraged by everything going on.